Welcome back, everybody, to our Midwestern Dynasty, where we are about to play in the Conference USA Championship game against one of our rivals in Kennesaw State. These two teams had some interesting paths to the Conference Championship game. We know all about ours. We lost one of our early conference games in blowout fashion to Sam Houston, but after that, we rattled off 5 straight wins to make the CUSA Championship game. Kennesaw State, they got hot early in conference play, winning their first 5, but after that, they slipped up, losing 2 in a row, and then needed some help in order to make the conference championship game, and they got it, where they lost by New Mexico State in a win themselves. We did not get a chance to play Kennesaw State in the regular season this year, but we did play them last year, and we lost that game 34-16, with the regular Owls in Kennesaw State outscoring the Horned Owls in Midwestern in the fourth quarter 24-6. So not only are we looking to win the conference championship game today, we are also looking to beat Kennesaw State for the first time ever. You look at these two teams on paper, Kennesaw State, they have the slight edge when it comes to overall. Their quarterback Davis Bryson, he put together a solid season. He improved his completion percentage by 6%, did a much better job of finding the end zone through the air, and he has a really good offensive line in front of him. That is the main strength of this Kennesaw State offense. You look at their ranks this season, they're middle of the pack for most things, but their rush offense is where their bread and butter is. They rank second in the conference in yards per game on the ground, only behind us. So the main focus for our defense in this one is to take away the run. We have to stop Gabriel Benyard, their running back, who had a pretty good season, and put all the pressure on their quarterback Davis Bryson to try and make some plays against our secondary, and we'll see if our secondary can maybe pick off some passes. The Kennesaw State defense is really good all around, but especially up front. They have some very good pass rushers off the edge, Jackson Colvin being the best, who leads all of the conference in sacks with 13 of them. Now their defense in general, it is really good. They are the best in the conference, I would say. They only give up 20.1 points per game, and they only give up 215 yards passing. Those are both the best in the conference. Their rush defense, it is 6th in the conference. They do give up nearly 100 yards per game on the ground, so maybe we can beat them on the ground, and we do average the most rushing yards per game on the ground in the conference. So we'll look to run the ball early, and if that's not working, then we're going to have to rely on our pass offense to try and get the job done. We'll see if we can win the Conference USA Championship game here over one of our rivals. It doesn't get much better than this, with a couple of rivals facing off in a conference championship game. Kennesaw State is going to start with a flip pass to Blake Bohannon, their leading receiver this season in terms of receptions, receiving yards, and receiving touchdowns. They'll pick up 5 yards. They try to run it off right tackle on second down, but Anton McDonald, who had a huge play against Liberty, helped force a safety, makes a play at the line of scrimmage, and then Kennesaw State is going to go conservative here on third down, trying to draw that DeMarcus Perkins is able to sniff out. A quick 3 and out. And Kennesaw State has Midwestern on offense, and Jordan Bryant will get the carry and pick up only 4 yards. No surprise to see Midwestern running the ball on their first play of the game, because they do lead the entire conference in rushing yards per game. They'll pick up only a yard on second down. 3rd and 5. Blitz on the way. Fry hit as he let it go, and his pass is going to hit Gary Cook in the head. And Cook, he's going to be called for holding. So Kennesaw State is going to decline and force a quick 3 and out of their own. Both teams just feeling each other out here in the early going of this conference championship game. A first down is going to be picked up on a connection from Davis Bryson to Christian Moss for a gain of 10. 3rd and 8. Bryson spinning to his left. He's got a man open. He doesn't see him though, and he's going to take off sliding down in front of DeMarcus Perkins. And Kennesaw State is going to end up punting it away again. Midwestern in danger of going 3 and out again. After 0 and 18, it's 3rd and short. They're going to go to the air, and it's going to be incomplete. Great coverage all around from Kennesaw State, with a flag after the play, or at the end of it, I should say, is going to go against Kennesaw State. A roughing the passer penalty will give us an automatic first down. Up at the 33. Here is number 3, Avery Sizer, the big freshman running back, runs right by a defender. We must have been surprised by the speed that Avery Sizer has. He may be a bigger running back, but he does still have quite a bit of speed. Speaking of speed, here goes Darrell Leff, the other true freshman running back we have on the roster. He's redshirted right now, but he's playing in this conference championship game, going nowhere. Ryan Ramirez called for holding. That's going to back us up to our own 41. A swing pass right side to left. He's going to make a man miss and pick up all the yardage we just lost on the holding call with a gain of 11. At the 48 of Kennesaw State, it's a fake to Sizer. Fry under pressure. He is unable to do anything. He's going to be sacked by Jackson Colvin, who is, of course, the leading sack getter on this Kennesaw State team and also in the conference. He's now got 14 this season. Midwestern not being risky. They're just going to try a screen that will not work. They're going to punt the ball away. Here is Tykeem Wallace, the punt returner for Kennesaw State. He averages 11.3 yards per punt return, and he'll have a nice return there up to the 41. Fake to Benyard, and down goes Davis Bryson. He's going to be sacked by Max King, who has been really good as a blitzer. It's a sack there to make it 3rd and 16. Bryson is going to try a screen, and it's going to be picked. That is DeMarcus Perkins. He is going to take this one all the way back. A pick 6 for the defensive end. His first interception and first touchdown of his college career. It couldn't have come at a better time as Midwestern is able to grab momentum at the end of the first quarter and take a 7-0 lead. Kennesaw State back on offense. They're going deep down the field, and that should have been a touchdown. Christian Moss got behind the defense, and he drops it. Perfect throw from Davis Bryson, but it just wasn't caught. The Midwestern, after a lucky break, they're on offense with a 7-0 lead. There is Darrell Leff, making his second catch of the game already. Down a yard short of a first down. Midwestern looking to go to the air on 3rd and 1. It's going to be caught by Nick Shields. He's going to turn upfield and go down at the 40 of Kennesaw State. The Midwestern on the attack. Across midfield, they'll throw a screen to the tight end, Joey Hammer. And Hammer, the leading receiver on this Midwestern offense, has a gain of 9. 3rd down. Jordan Bryant left side. He is going to go down on first contact, but he's got the first down easily and a pretty big gain. Just outside the red zone. Fry only facing a 3-man rush. He's got a lot of time. He also has a man wide open. That is Nick Shields. He is going to take it in for a touchdown, and Midwestern is up by 2 scores here in the second quarter of this conference championship game over top of Kennesaw State, their rivals. Kennesaw State trying to get their offense going. They're going to run it right side, and Gabriel Benyard is going to pick up a huge gain here. He's going to go down at the 37. Some great blocking at the line of scrimmage, but also down the field by their pass catchers. They go back to Benyard, and he'll pick up a solid gain here to make it 3rd and 2. A big 3rd down for Kennesaw State. They are going to leave it in the hands of Davis Bryson on the read option. And he'll get the job done, getting the first down, going down at midfield. 2nd and 7. It is another read option keeper for Davis Bryson. He is tackled down by his ankles, just short of a first down. 3rd and inches. It is a false start. It looks like no. They're going to call offsides on Emmanuel Blunt, the true freshman defensive tackle. A mistake by him. That'll be an automatic first down for Kennesaw State. Bryson spinning to his left, and he's going to be sacked. Eric Lamb, the true freshman edge rusher, able to get to the junior quarterback. After the loss of 7, it's going to be a run, and a good one at that. Gabriel Benyard picking up the yards they lost and a couple more. 2 minutes to go here in the half. 3rd and 8. Time for Davis Bryson back there. He's going to scramble up the middle, and he will scramble for the first down. Sliding down at the 23. Just outside the red zone. Kennesaw State putting together a good drive. A pass is going to be caught by Isaiah Williams, the true freshman tight end. 3rd and 4, just a minute to go in the half. Bryson is going to throw to his left. It is caught by Williams again, and they say he got the first down before going out of bounds. Now at the 13, Bryson with too much time. He sees a running lane, and he's going to run through it and slide down. At Kennesaw State is going to use their first time out. At the 7, Kennesaw State going to the air, and it's going to be a touchdown. Isaiah Williams catching his first touchdown of his career. Comes here in the conference championship game and cuts the lead in half. 14-7 with under a minute to go in the half. Midwestern is going to keep the ball on the ground, and they're going to lose a couple and actually lose a couple more thanks to a holding call. They'll go against Shad Green, the senior right guard. Back this up. We're own 9-yard line. Now at our own 7. We're going to run on 3rd and 22, and Avery Sizer will go nowhere. It'll be a quick 3-and-out. Kennesaw State with great starting field position and a chance to steal some points at the end of the first half. They have to get into range, though, for their kicker, Britton Williams, who has a career long of 46 yards, so still a ways to go. Like Bohannon on the right side is out of bounds at the 34 with 10 seconds to go. And they're going to give Britton Williams a chance at a 51-yarder. This would be a career long. The kick is up, and it is good by a long shot. Plenty of room to spare. So Britton Williams sets a career long of 51 yards and makes it 14-10. Midwestern is going to run the ball up the middle, and a huge run by Sizer is going to end with a fumble. He gets careless at the end of the play. Luckily, it's not going to matter because there are zeros on the clock, and no return happened after the play, so it's 14-10 at halftime. Midwestern with the ball to start the third quarter. Fry under pressure. That is Jackson Colvin getting to Fry, who is hit as he let it go, and it's going to be incomplete. Third down. Only a 3-man rush sent by the regular Owls, and Fry nearly gets picked off. He missed Nick Shields beyond the sticks, and it's going to be incomplete. So a punt from Midwestern, and Kennesaw State down by 4. They have possession. Here is Isaiah Williams wide open, the freshman tight end. 6 catches, 52 yards today. On the season, he came into this game with 8 catches for 72 yards, so he is having a career game. Couldn't have picked a better time for Kennesaw State to have that career game. Just outside the red zone, it is going to be Gabriel Benyard running right into Edward Reed. A loss at 2 as the true freshman defensive tackle makes a great play. Third down now for Davis Bryson and Kennesaw State. He's got nobody open, so he's going to have to use his legs, and he's going to run right by LaMarcus Pettigrew, the true freshman corner, who took a bad angle, allowing the big gain to be had. Full to go at the 5. Here is Jarvis Green going down behind the line of scrimmage. Darius Moore slipping into the backfield to make it a loss of 1. Third and goal from the 6. Davis Bryson is going to move to his right, and he's going to take off towards the end zone and knock it in. Jefferson makes a clutch tackle as Edward Reed is shaken up after the play. On comes Britton Williams to try an 18-yard field goal. He made it from 51 and misses from 18. It wasn't even that close. So Midwestern catches a break, and they get to keep this a 14-10 lead. And for some reason, take over at their own 20. Not much room there for Jordan Bryant, who only has 25 yards on 7 carries. And tough sledding for him in the rush offense for the most part. A throw on the move is going to be caught. A great throw on the move by Forrest Fry as he splits 2 defenders to hit Devin Glover. And the big gain is going to put Midwestern up near midfield. Terrell left on a toss. He is going to take it all the way inside the 40 of Kennesaw State and be tackled from behind at the 36. They'll remain in the game on 1st and 10. He is going to pinball around and turn a negative play into a positive one. Picking up 4 yards. 3rd and short. Fry goes under center. Takes the handoff to Bryant. He's going to throw to his left and overshoot Joey Hammer, who was wide open. And that'll make it 4th down. And it looks like Midwestern is going to bring on their kicker, Steven Spears, to try a career-long 46-yarder. No, it's a fake. It's a flip. And it's not going to work out for Midwestern. They tried to get tricky, and it backfires. They'll turn it over on downs. So Kennesaw State still down by 4 here. Late in the third quarter. Bryson going down the field, and Moss will make the grab and step out of bounds at the 44. A big play for Kennesaw State, who already have it near midfield, and they're now going to have it across midfield. Daikim Wallace, the 5'9" senior wide receiver, who also is their punt returner, makes the catch. A quick pass left side, and Moss will make a tough catch here and pick up 9 yards on it. The third quarter nearing its end. It is going to be a run on 2nd and short, and Gabriel Benyard has the first down and goes down at 22, and they will end the third quarter. So Kennesaw State marching the ball down the field, trying to take the lead. Here is a pass to the end zone, and it's caught by Isaiah Williams, his second touchdown of not just his game, but of his career. And Kennesaw State has the lead. So Midwestern, who have led the entire game, now trail by 3. Here is a pass left side. It is going to be caught by Glover, and the senior wide receiver from Iowa is out of bounds just shy of the 40. At the 45, the big back in the game, that is Sizer. He is going to have his legs taken out and still pick up a first down as he's up to 50 yards on the ground. Jordan Bryant here in the game on 2nd and 10. Fry taking a shot deep down the field for CJ Carter, and it's underthrown. Could have been a touchdown, but the ball just wasn't where it needed to be. 3rd and 10 with 8 minutes to go in the 4th. It's going to be a screen. Jordan Bryant is not going to get the first down, but this was a setup play to make it 4th and at least manageable. Midwestern keeping the offense out there. They will go for it. Fry to throw. He throws over the middle and is dropped. Nick Shields had a chance to make the play, but he just couldn't. It'll be another turnover on downs. So Kennesaw State with the lead and possession. Davis Bryson, too much time back there. He's got nobody open, so he's going to scramble and take it all the way across midfield. They go down at the 42 of the Horned Owls. He has done a really good job of using his legs to pick up a couple of first downs here. He's going to make a throw on the move, and that'll be Isaiah Williams taking in the red zone as he's up to the 18-yard line. So now in the red zone, Kennesaw State is going to run it, and Midwestern selling out for the run. He's going to make a play behind the line of scrimmage, a loss of 5. Darius Moore, his second TFL. A handoff to Benyard, and he is going to get up to the 20-yard line. And it looks like Kennesaw State is going to just kick a field goal here. Britton Williams, he's made one, he's missed one, and he's going to make another one here. This time a lot shorter, just a 37-yarder, as Kennesaw State extends their lead. So Midwestern, only down by 6 in the 4th quarter. If they could put together a good drive and score a touchdown on it, they could take the lead here late, but it looks like they're going to start this drive backed up deep in their own territory at their own 9, next to a holding call on Russell Moore. So they have to go 91 yards. Fry has a man open, and Nick Shields, and he drops it. Another bad drop by him in a big spot. 3rd down. Fry is going to go down the field this time. It is knocked out of the hands of Devin Glover at the last second. And Midwestern backed up too far. They're just going to punt the ball away and hope their defense can get a quick stop. Kennesaw State trying to put the game away. A huge hit delivered by Josh Wood, who lays the lumber and makes that away a gain of 1. 3rd down. And Kennesaw State throws it, and they have a huge gain as Moss is all the way to the 11. And that means Kennesaw State can wind the clock down. About 2:30 to go in the 4th. They're going to go to the air again. They have people wide open all over the field because Midwestern sold out to stop the run. And Kennesaw State scores a touchdown. That is a touchdown for Rowan Darnell to make it a 2-score game late. They will go for 2, trying to make it a 14-point game. Davis is going to make a spinning throw and hit his own lineman in the head. They failed a 2-point conversion, so it remains 26-14. Midwestern in desperation mode, down by 2 scores. Fry takes a shot deep down the field. It is caught by Nick Shields. There is a flag on the play. Who is it against? It is against Kennesaw State. So the play will stand, and you can tack on a few extra yards to the end of it. Midwestern just outside the red zone, hearing the 2-minute timeout. Fry, he's going to throw this one to the end zone. It is caught by Joey Hammer. Somehow he got left alone, even though they dropped 8 guys back into coverage. And Midwestern scores on just 2 plays on this drive to make it a 1-score game. They will go for the onside, trying to get the ball right back. Even though they have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute timeout, the onside takes a good bounce for them, but Kennesaw State is going to recover. And that means they have a chance to run this one out. We'll see if they can do it. They're going to try and throw it. Midwestern is going to send the house and get a sack. Why are they trying to throw it? I guess they knew we were going to sell out, but still really risky. They're risk a fumble or a pick. They're going to throw it again here on 3rd down, and they're going to go nowhere. So Midwestern is able to get a stop, and they won't have a chance because Kennesaw State is going to punt the ball away. They bring on Joshua Hewitt to try and pin Midwestern back deep. And he is going to do just that. A great punt. It goes out of bounds at the 4, so Midwestern has to go 96 yards in order to take the lead here late. Fry from his own end zone. He is under pressure. He's going to split a couple of defenders and take off. He has a huge gain, and Fry is out of bounds up past the 20 at the 21. So he turns near safety into a massive gain. Fry sliding to his left. He's got nobody open. So he's going to take off again, and this time he's out of bounds at the 26 with a gain of 6. You're going to have to pick up some bigger gains than that, though, if you want to score a touchdown. Fry, he'll go for it all here. He's got a man behind the defense, and Willie Wise, he lays out. Did he catch it? No, it's incomplete. He couldn't complete the process, and Midwestern barely. This is on a huge gain. A screen on third down is caught by Bryant. He gets a block, and Bryant is out of bounds at the 44 with a minute 27 to go. A minute 23 to go on second down. Fry, he's going to be strip sacked. That was Jackson Colvin coming through in a huge moment, and it's recovered by Kennesaw State, and they take it back for the touchdown. That is going to be the dagger. Kennesaw State is very likely going to win the CUSA Conference title. Midwestern keeping up the good fight. They have the ball at midfield. Facing 4th and 10, Fry gets hit as he let it go, and that will do it. So Kennesaw State able to force a turnover on downs and kneel it out, and they will win their first ever Conference USA Conference Championship as they defeat the rival Midwestern Horned Owls 33-21. Remember what I mentioned about the first ever meeting between these two teams. We got outscored 24-6 in the fourth quarter of that game. What happened in the fourth quarter of this meeting? We got outscored 23-7. So another game against these guys where they just outplayed us in the fourth quarter and outcoached us and made more big plays late in the game, and we did not make enough big plays late in the game. You do have to give a lot of credit to the Kennesaw State Owls and their defense especially. They were really good. They put a lot of pressure on Forrest Fry, who only had a 40% completion percentage, got hit a bunch of times, got sacked, and we also had some drops, but just not a good enough game out of our offense. I thought our defense did okay. They could have been better, especially late in the game, or I should say early in the fourth quarter they could have been better, but we just didn't do enough to win the conference championship. And here is a look at what happened in the other conference championship matchups, and also a look at who has made the 2025 college football playoffs. You can see Clemson. The Tigers are the #1 seed in all of college football, and they also have a Heisman winning quarterback in Cade Klubnik, who had 45 touchdowns to 12 interceptions, over 4,000 yards. Good year out of him. We'll see if he could finish it off with a national championship. We did have a few players make some all-conference teams, but one player made an all-American team in Avery Sizer, who made the all-freshman team. So congratulations to him. He also ended up making the all-CUSA first team, a little bit surprising to me. And also Jordan Bryant made the first team all-CUSA. So we had both of the running backs on the first team. Chad Green was second team all-CUSA. He's going to be graduating. We'll miss him. And as for the all-freshman conference team, Avery Sizer, Darrell Leff, Nick Shields, Joey Hammer, and Jimmy Fisher have all made it. Now, some of these guys, I think, have really bright futures, but then there's somebody like Joey Hammer who could be overshadowed potentially. Remember, we did get a commitment out of Paul Schuler, a JUCO tight end who could be taken over as our starting tight end next year. Joey Hammer would still play, no doubt about that, but he might not be our #1 option anymore. The bowl game that we're going to be playing in, that is the Bahamas Bowl. We take it on Appalachian State, who put together a solid season, going 7-5 and 6-3 in conference. It's a chance for us to bounce back and have some momentum heading into not only the offseason, but into next year. We'll see if we can win it and win our first ever bowl game. If you guys are enjoying this series, let me know down below in the comments section. Like this video to help this series out, and subscribe to the channel if you've not already. Thanks for watching this one, and I'll see you in the next one.